X15 Spheron, the questions. The faculty members 15 out of 32. Spheron, the guiding force of the universal mind, virtues and higher communication. Welcome the unknown, and that's adventure. Quote, man can learn nothing except by going from the known to the unknown. Claude Bernard, end of quote. After having read and listened to all the questions and answered them, you might come to the conclusion that there is still a lot to learn. And you can learn from these guiding forces by studying them. Go to the playlist of the Magical and/or Sacred Council, the Encyclopedia, or the Museum of Symbols. Do you know that there is a huge difference between living your life from your self-created familiar mind and the universal mind? How can you access the universal mind, the unfamiliar? Do you realize that both adventures, using the familiar and universal mind, that they are both from the mortal world? How do you think can you access and experience something that is not from the mortal mind realities? When you found, or a way has found you to go beyond, do you know that you can experience life coming from the highest virtues? Do you think that there is just one you? Do you stay aware of the fact that you, on the theater stage of life, have to play many roles and wear many masks? Mention some of them. Is it correct to say that you need to accept all of these roles and characters, so to speak? When not, you have a battle in your own body. Do you stay aware that even when you access the universal mind, that instead of just experience something different, that you want to bring it down into your familiar world? Realize that at that moment the adventure is gone again. Are you aware that you can direct your familiar life adventure much better when you are at the level of the universal mind? Are you aware that you can direct your familiar life adventure and universal adventure much better when you are above both of them? Do you know that each moment and each situation that you can experience life from the negative to positive, but also from the neutral? Do you stay aware that one of the biggest downfalls is to judge? You can judge everything in the two different mind realities, but you can also judge the one who created all these worlds. Is an adventure about security or living without this? Is an adventure about familiar or unfamiliar things? Is an adventure about what you want to catch, or is it how you get caught by the unexpected? Is an adventure about things you understand or things you don't understand yet? Is an adventure about things you can imagine or cannot imagine yet? Would you go to watch a movie without any challenges? Do you realize that the mind is a great help, assisting you and giving you the opportunity to function in the adventure of life? Just think about all the basics and basic skills you need. Do you realize that when you use the mind for other things than you actually do not need, that you enter a very dangerous game? Do you realize that you have already entered this game, and what do you think you can achieve long term with this all? Do you know that you can crown yourself and others in entering a game of worshipping lower gods?